Hi, welcome back to another gameplay video. Last time we talked to Nurse Uma and found out a lot of stuff about the dissolved and the disease. It seems that all the dissolves have some visions and could see into the future and know what would happen, what have happened, and so on. And because Michael has the same kind of weird tendencies, I think he might be dissolved, but he doesn't know it yet, or haven't such strong hurts yet, so we haven't been put into the dissolved camp. And we got some acid, we got some morphine, so on, so we could go back and dissolve some bars, I guess, and we could go back and give the morphine to the woman that will give us a lot of cash. So let's head back and see what we can accomplish.
I'm not going to leave this place without finding one of these memos about the dissolve that Uma mentioned. If it's true that the army has stopped looking for a cure, I'll need some proof to take to Rod.
Yeah, you said that.
Better not. Going down to the main hall of the hospital would be walking straight into the lion's den.
So not that way, not that way. So we need to go back here. We need to find that memo. See here, open lockers. See if we can. Could we? No. See on the desk.
Let's see. Inside, I only see dust and old papers and a tiny key.
Yay! We find the key. So maybe we can find something in this locker then?
Let's see if it's the key to this closet. Bingo! Yep. I'm not going to take any. A small red LED is blinking on all of them, an unmistakable sign that they've been used.
Okay. Jesus, we got a lot of stuff. So we have...
It's an internal army memo for the hospital's medical staff. The report talks about the failure to develop a cure for the dissolved, and what's even worse, the decision to finally abandon the search for one. Okay. Authorized vehicle pass. It's the ID that allows the cleanup brigades to get in and out of the hospital compound in their macabre ambulances. From what I can tell, the army can pump you full of lead if you try to come through the gate without one of these. A rather large plywood crate. It used to hold some of the cleanup brigade's work tools.
Okay.
According to one of the cleanup brigade's forums, this is the device they use to navigate during their raids. Sort of like an electronic map. It looks like some satellites are actually still working after the Great Wave. Something I could easily confirm if this contraption had batteries in it.
Okay. So we need batteries. See here. I don't have any batteries for the GPS. Where can I find some? Where can I get some for it? Rose have a secret for me. Morphine. And Rod need information. Okay. So we go back to Rod then. Right? Yes, now we can leave. Get up here. Let's get back. Without this vision. And okay.
This street is even more desolate and silent than it was before. I guess while I was in the subterranean hospital for the dissolved, the soldiers called the curfew.
Okay. Can still talk to her. Why are you out here?
What are you doing out here, ma'am? What's the matter?
It's my brother. He's disappeared. We don't know where he is.
What do you mean he's disappeared?
Well, we haven't seen him since he spoke to you, since he ran out of the church. We've been searching for him for hours and can't find him anywhere.
And you don't have any idea where he might have gone?
No, he simply ran out of the door, completely out of control. I've never seen him so upset, and we haven't heard anything from him since. I just know that something terrible has happened to him. My brother is very sick and he shouldn't be out there alone and unprotected. I fear the worst.
Calm down. There's no reason to think that anything has happened to him.
I have a feeling that something awful has happened. I'm sure of it. Besides, the soldiers have already called the curfew. If they find him on the street alone and lost, in his condition, my brother is a very beloved and respected person. But those beasts don't care who he is.
I understand.
We have to get off the street. Please, if you see my brother, tell him to come home. Tell him we're waiting for him.
Of course. I'll do that.
Okay. So now we have another mission. And we can't go anywhere else. So, go back here. Oh, you're back. Nice. Let's see first if we can dissolve these. Acid on...
The acid won't melt these bars.
It won't? Why not? Okay, well, let's see if the reverend is at the temple, then. Maybe.
The camp is closed, Rat. Get away from the gate.
But I have to come in. It's urgent. What happened?
There's no understanding you worms. Always wanting to get out of here. Once you're outside, you're dying to get back in. One of our soldiers was killed, and the camp will remain closed until the matter is cleared up. So take a hike.
There was an attack?
Yes. Someone hit one of the sentries in the watchtowers with a rock and made him fall out. He was killed instantly. Luckily, it seems there was a witness who saw the perpetrators launch the projectile, and they have been detained. But we never trust the testimony of a rat, so we're waiting for the criminals to confess, or for the murder weapon to turn up.
I don't think it's going to take very long to get the truth out of these kids. Or to find the weapon they used to commit the crime.
Good God. What have I done? I knew I shouldn't have gotten them mixed up in this.
But they're just a couple of scared kids. Don't you see that? What are you planning on doing with them?
Killing an official is punishable by death, and martial law is quite clear in this respect. They acted as adults, and they will pay for their actions as adults. As soon as they confess, or we find the weapon they used to commit the crime, we'll take care of matters. Do you have a problem with the law being enforced?
You're nothing but a gang of warped psychopathic pigs.
One more word and I'll blow your head off right now, bastard. I couldn't care less what privileges that bracelet might give you. Get out of my sight.
Those pigs are gonna kill the boys, and it'll be my fault. I'll be responsible for their deaths. I can't let that happen. I have to do something, and fast. But what?
Okay. See if I can just give them the slingshot.
Rifles against slingshots? That would be a real tight contest.
No.
I'm afraid I can't do that. You have to let me in. I need to get into the camp urgently.
The camp will open when those brats confess to their crime, or when we find the murder weapon. Those two brats are going to pay a very high price for their insolence. And now, get lost, rat.
Those pigs are... I have to...
Could I put it in here and tell them about it?
Shoot over there.
No.
Even if I had a projectile... Those bastards in uniform are going to execute the boys. For God's sake, I have to think of some way to save them. And I have to do it now.
You know, so much I have gathered.
Wait a minute. There's something floating in the pit. But I can't see what it is from up here.
I wonder what that is. Let's go down there and see. Dark bundle.
Jesus! It's the corpse of Reverend Blake.
Oh!
His neck is broken. In his delirium, he must not have seen the rope I left tied around the tree. It must have fallen from the top when he was trying to get down here. But what the hell was he looking for here?
So there he is.
Let's see what's in here.
He had something on him. Okay. But nothing else.
He still has the same grimace of terror as when he ran out of the church. What made him go mad? I don't care anymore. I'm afraid he took the answer with him to the grave.
Okay, so nothing new here, but we got a piece of paper.
A
Business
damp,
card.
moldy business card. It's almost illegible, but it looks like it's from a place called Beechwood Oracle. Most of the text is too worn off to read. All you can make out of it is an address. 24 Mammoth's Wood Street.
Okay.
How long will those animals before shoot their time? Jesus!
We haven't been there yet, so maybe that could give us some answers. Perhaps we could give the Reverend's wife
I'll get
some
my stuff.
answers. But I don't see how it would help with this situation. We probably are missing some items that are crucial for solving this. Debacle. Let's see here. The Reverend's wife isn't in here, so we can't tell her.
Fifth Avenue in Doomsday City looks even more desolate after curfew.
Okay, so we can't move over there. We don't have any street address here. And this doesn't tell us anything. So that little bit of clue gave us nothing. Yay! Perhaps we could use that with this.
It doesn't seem like a good idea.
Nope, it doesn't. It surely doesn't.
I'm afraid that using this scrap of paper with this won't do anything for me. Better not. That would be a waste of time.
Yes, it would.
I'm afraid that using this...
It's pretty
Why would I
much-
want to do something like that?
I don't know.
I'm afraid that using this...
Got a useless piece of paper. We have tried almost anything.
This bracelet is my key to getting in and out of the...
Yes, I know.
I'm not going to be able to get through the barrier. The army will keep the camp entrance closed until they find whoever killed the watchtower sentry. How long before shoot their time? Jesus!
See if we can put the...
It's the corpse of Reverend Blake. He has a broken neck. He must have slid down from the top of the earthen wall trying to get down here.
See if we can give him the slingshot.
Good idea. I could use Reverend Blake as a scapegoat to protect those children. On the other hand, him being one of the most famous and respected men in the city, I doubt anyone would believe my story if I accused him of attacking the sentry in the tower.
Okay. So... acid jug?
This is gonna be hard. Very hard. But those children are innocents in all this. And those ruthless savages are about to kill them in cold blood. I have no other choice. God damn it! Had the visions again! Not now. I have to do this. I've got to do this. Ah, my head!
You've got to stop this, Michael. I can't stand it anymore. This has to end.
I can't help it. It's that demon. You know I can't help it.
Please, Michael. Please. Make it stop.
Yes. That tiny, cowardly demon. I remember. That brutal sensation of acid running through your veins. Corroding, little by little, anything good and decent you might have left inside you. Turning it into pain, rot, and emptiness.
Okay. Only partially.
I won't be able to use this wooden crate with...
Mr. Rubber Gloves.
I don't quite see how I could use...
I wonder if we need to do anything more with him.
I remember it.
Ah.
I remember. I can smell it, feel it, touch it.
No, please. Don't do it. No!
That cowardly demon. That dark and intimate specter that only you know. That gains strength in this new world. Digging its claws into your soul like a jagged piece of glass. Whispering in your ear that what you're doing is right. Because nobody has the authority to tell you otherwise. Good God, what have I done? What have I done? Why are you showing me this? Please, answer me. Who was I before the catastrophe? Before the world collapsed? Do I really want to know? God, I'm afraid. I'm afraid of myself.
Really strong visuals there. Ooh, Jesus. Ooh. So he had a acid problem? He might have been a drug user or murderer, and those two usually, no, not usually, but could come together. If you use acid or any other drug, you might need to kill people to get your next fix or something. He's so put together now, so I'm having a hard time piecing those two theories together. But he might have gone through all the parts of rehab during his memory loss. Okay. Chris, the man in my vision, said that there's still a chance for salvation. Could that be true? Good God, those shots, and the voice that woke me up, weeping and imploring me. Okay, so we have more information about the Beechwood Oracle, and we might have a solution for the guards, so let's go up to talk to them. Speak to this sentry.
You have to let those boys go. They're innocent. You've got the wrong people.
What are you insinuating, rat? You better have a good reason for saying something like that, or we'll splatter your brains all over the wall of shame, and then use the kids for target practice.
I know who the guilty party is. I know who committed the crime. And I know where he is.
Hey, we've got to hear this. Start talking, rat.
Okay. Here goes. I hope those pigs take the bait, because if they find out the truth, I'm a dead man. The murderer was a deranged man I met in the city a few hours ago. He told me he was desperate, tired of the humiliation and violence he had to face every day. He was determined to do something crazy. I didn't believe him at the time, but now I see that he wasn't kidding. After the attack, he committed suicide by jumping into the cesspit next to the camp road. You'll find him there.
His face is unrecognizable from hitting the rocks and scraping against the rubble. But I'm sure you'll find the murder weapon next to his body.
We'll check out your story and see if it holds up.
We're approaching what looks like a body. It looks like that worm was right. Over.
What a mess. What the hell happened to his face?
Meh, who cares? We found the guilty party with the murder weapon. Let those kids go. And unlock the camp gate. Over.
You can come in now, Rat.
Great! So that's the solution to that problem.
Oh no. Here comes that sensation again. It's like floating in a dense liquid, while everything around me changes and repeats in cycles.
Yeah, but the bird is in a different spot
God.
every time.
I think I'm starting to lose my mind.
Okay. Thanks for watching. Give this video a like, and hope to see you in the next video. Bye.